How about we
We escaped all the way back to our own private island. Let's go.
I'm not even hurt.
Now, how much is this
Step
thing?
right up, I've got the goods.
Damn. Also a wrench? Hmm? I guess it's for Bulma, right? But no, this candle. That is so expensive.
Come back soon.
No requests yet.
Maybe we found something.
Fuck! I keep hoping it's going to be the
Where
5%.
salvaging? Come again.
Just ask if you need me to spot you, okay?
Let's spot each
And
other.
Kiryu got AP boost. Attack, intelligence, and dex plus 5% each time an ally is confined. So Kiryu wants to be the first one out and then get that.
It's like another muscle.
Over there, I do some kind of yeah. Beat it into the candle.
Thanks.
Step, I've got the goods.
It's also dex based, this one, so like that's just inherently good. Like decently high-ish level legendary items, they're worth it for me right now.
Thanks a bunch.
And it can be farmed.
Come back
Or
soon.
money and items can be farmed right now, just because I know where that is.
Care for a
Pick
drink.
your poison.
I can go to 23 now. One who has a good tool staff and uses dex too.
Come again.
We can figure it out. Because all I know at the moment is that... Where is it? You are now very smart. I just wish she had more HP. Giga Fire gun. And now I can see what it takes to
Just ask
to
if
get
you
it.
need me to spot you, okay?
So let's see.
Let's spot each other.
This requires mastery level A and character and item level 5. This requires mastery level B and character and item level 40. Alright, good to know. And S and item level 50. But still, we have access to it right now. We could use it twice. You know, give you a candle too? Really?
Let's spot each other. Thanks.
Can he? Because Flare Storm scales with staff. It Flare Storm scales with Dex. Oh yeah, it also scales with staff. You're right because of the because it's the type right there. Staff and Dex, yeah. Which means he can use it. Damn, look at that. This flower is 24, level 24. Yeah, for John Cena, it could work stat-wise. Yeah, here's the one that John Cena is using right now. Unfortunately, this thing does, like, it can't use this. Because it's not a sword. So, alright, let's give her back something that is, like, actually usable. Because she's technically... specialty is with these items. These knives, or the blades. We just never got them. We could give her the grass. It's 800 attack, so she can start using some attack scaling stuff as well. And even Dex at 400 is alright. Green Spirit works, it does. Her Dex goes down a little bit, but it's alright. Is there... Let's equip it right now, and then I'm gonna check if there's other ones. This is all in scaling. This one gives us more Dex. Slightly less attack, but our HP goes up from 378 to 453. I think this is actually a better grass. We already scaled the buff probably. It probably does, because you see that right, the icon's right there, yeah. Yep, that is all she will need at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and take a hit to attack, just to get more dex right here and more HP. The shell could work to a certain extent thanks to Dex, but unfortunately, scale on attack goes down to 600, scale on HP, that goes down to 200. Trick Blade and those are all I would have. Nah. Stick with this. Did she learn anything? She did.
Just ask if you need me to spot
Someone
you, okay?
did.
Let's
Nurso
spot
did.
each other.
Nurso got shock.
My studies paid off.
How's it going, Mercy? Welcome back.
Thanks.
Never shoots the sword, yeah. That's gonna be exciting. How was playtime, Mercy?
Care for a
Pick your
drink.
poison.
Can get you to 15.
My power's boiling over. My power's boiling over.
15. Okay, everyone's gonna get their second passive
My
this level as
power's
well.
boiling over.
He wouldn't leave me alone and introducing her to Infinite Nikki at some point. Gotta rest a bit. Wait, Infinite Nikki, which one is that one? I don't remember which gacha that was,
My
but it
power's
sounds
boiling
familiar.
over.
Dressing
My
game?
power's boiling over.
I will trust you on that. I don't actually remember what it is right now.
Come again.
Just ask if you
Skills,
need me
alright,
to
so
spot
Yoon
spot
gets her
each
first
other.
ability right here. When using a recovery skill, restore 50% of own HP so she can sustain
Do what I
herself.
can.
Money
Let's
grabber?
spot each other.
When we equip the general item, guard plus 35 for equipped items, so less likely to be robbed. Good.
Consider it an investment.
Let's spot each other.
Shishito, HP and attack plus 30%, speed down by 15%. Then Antasma. Dressing up, I took a chance. Ah, nice. Wait, you introduced a kid to a gacha game? Introduced a kid to gambling at such a young age. My god, Mercy, I expected better from you.
Let's spot each other.
And then attack, intelligence, and dex plus 10% when an ally removes. Not the gacha! Shame! Just the dressing.
Let's spot each other.
Res plus 70% when HP's over 50%. God
My
damn.
studies paid off. Thanks.
Alright, so let's save. This chapter is surprisingly not done yet. I don't know why I expected it would have been gone by now. Okay, no. 5, so this will probably be the last one here. Where Death Dances. Enemies that are level 17. Gotta catch up just a little bit.
Now that we've made it this far, we're safe. You should leave the island while you still can.
What are you saying? Now that we know the Grand Vizier's bad, we can't just leave. I'm with Apricot. We have to spread the truth for Queen Cleo's sake.
You don't need to do that. It's true. Bigo is awful. But I want Cleo to become a great queen and never find out about any of this. She is kind and pure, and I'm sure that one day she will be a beloved queen.
You're really fine with being branded a traitor whose name can't even be said aloud?
I am the reason Bigo went out of control. If that is my fate, then I will gladly accept it. If only I had learned more about governing, I could have stopped Bigo's misrule.
That's what's been troubling you this whole time, isn't it?
I'm sorry I'm so pathetic. I had no freedom, so I dreamed of becoming a pirate. I wanted to throw my crown away and, like a pirate, live my life however I pleased.
It's still not too late. If you're suffering, why not join our crew and leave this island?
I appreciate your offer, but I can't leave Cleo behind. When the coup happened, I tried to have Bigo get punished along with me, but he was crafty and maneuvered himself close to Cleo. I had lost to Bigo, and my name was ruined. I was all alone when I took my own life.
Mark my words. If Bigo becomes king, he will undoubtedly eliminate Queen Cleo.
Why?
So long as she's the legitimate successor, Bigo can't touch her. But once he's king, backstabbers can't rest till they've completely rooted out anyone who could betray them.
Ruon is right. That's why I hid the amulet before taking my life. I ensured Cleo's safety by preventing Bigo from obtaining the amulet.
Did you ever go see Queen Cleo after you became a phantom?
No. I didn't want to confuse her, so I never appeared before her.
Why not? You love her. Isn't it hard for you?
I'm the former queen of Hasera. Continuing to fight on my own is not a burden.
I don't believe you! There's no way being all on your own isn't hard for you!
Look, Apricot.
You're not the queen anymore. Why do you still have to put your country before your feelings? Wanting someone else to be happy is all well and good, but first, make sure that you're happy.
I was literally born to be the queen. How could I ever put my own happiness first?
It's easy. You may be a queen, but more importantly, you're Henna.
More importantly, I can't entertain such irresponsible notions.
Hold on. You died and became a phantom. Why do you still insist on being held accountable? Queen Henna is dead. You should enjoy your newfound freedom.
When the shipwreck fleet came back, Dad said he had to fight because he was a hero. And left. Why do people use their position as an excuse? Valuing your job over yourself is silly. There's no need to kill yourself for someone else. Henna, it's okay to put yourself first.
Speaking of which, a long time ago, Argento told me the same thing you just did, Apricot. I think I've been held down by my role as queen, ever since I was born.
Found you, traitors! This time, I really will dispose of you!
There are so many. He really is planning to take the amulet. I've never been so angry at anyone. Let's stop the Grand Vizier and save Hesera.
Just wanted to increase our territory. We're getting pulled into something way bigger. But Captain's orders are final. If she says to save the country, that's what we'll do.
You're all doing this for me? Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Forget my position. I'm going berserk. My way.
Henna joined. Oh god, everything's around us.
My turn.
What is this? Are there any legendaries? Okay, there are two. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's a 2000 attack cactus. Good to know. We're getting to absurd number time. That's a big fan.
Am I getting stronger?
Read 'em and wait.
Also, new characters. Gunners, or at least owl gunners.
On silent wings.
And owl assassins.
On silent wing.
You want to study me? You want to study me?
And owl mages.
Maybe I can help. Maybe I can help. Maybe I can help.
Okay, that's a 1,140 grass. 1,492 HP grass. But its attack is so low, it's actually not that great to use it. This is actually a weapon that has detriments, because none of its attacks scale with it. There's another skull. Yeah, this one item right here is the only thing worth, like, trying to take. So if the thief can get this, all the better. But now let's look at everything else that's giving bonuses, because there is a lot going around here. Are there any important bonuses that we need to be made aware of that the enemies are getting? Move plus 15. Everything around us right here is like kind of all buffing each other. And this gadget, I guess, like, when I see a fan, I assume it's meant to grab or push something away. So I gotta find out where that is. Where is the problematic buff? Probably is meant to push them off of the cliff and out of bounds, because they're all gonna rush us. And that could be something that's used to, like, group them all up into one area. But I don't see a problematic buff line coming out, so odds are it's just, this is us right here. This is our fortress, and we're gonna be hunkering down. What do you say, Angelo? Do you want to be a big fan? Because it seems tradition at this point that you are just the big fan, man. Wait, do any of these have attack and speed? Send me in. speed and defense. Attack and actually attack and defense is all right. Let's get Kiryu in first with almost 3,000 attack. Actually, is there one that gives more HP? For any fucking reason, I don't know why. Like speed and defense. This is speed and attack. Actually. Slightly more defense or slightly more attack. Slightly more attack. I like big numbers. Throw my Scrabbit Shine, I bet.
It's muscle
Even got it. Alright. Mage Nurso, deploy to the mecha.
Let's do this.
Alright, now for you, Shishito, you don't care about attack, so speed and defense is actually the better stats for you at the moment. This is an attack and speed one, so that could go to, like, John Cena, but I'd want to save you being spawned in for a different one. Not many of our people actually use attack, funny enough. I actually don't want to summon that many people in right now because I fear that we're going to get, like, mugged and just, like, killed immediately. Gonna go this way a little bit. See if I can get this cactus right here. This is the one to try and grab. 98%. It's fucking mine. I'm about to be so fucking annoyed if it didn't. No buffs here, but I'm gonna say it's probably still good for me to just have this.
Gotta hang in there. I've got this.
Can't reach that anymore. And this one. And Tasma. Because Tasma's so frail, I'm gonna hold off on summoning you for the moment. Let's make sure the right people can fight on. Like Kiryu and Shishito right now are probably some of our more important people to keep up because they have some of the biggest damage and staying power at the moment. Like fucking 3,336 right here.
Thanks for the spot.
Alright, Bigo. You have a lot of intelligence rather than other stuff. Actually, wait. Do I want to pull them in because he's about to take a turn? I feel like he might run up to us. I don't know if I want the boss to get a turn right next to the party. He shouldn't kill us, you're right, but...
Like this?
He is a buff move granter, so let's grab him. Oh god, he is very heavy. Okay. He cannot be pulled immediately down.
Upsy daisy.
Oh god, magic just crit.
I'll take your head.
That did almost nothing.
Check out my technique.
Let's get these two going. I might want to be a little bit further away just in case, like, I need to use a certain AoE attack on them. There we go.
Come on! Go!
Ready for arm day.
Get them both.
I can sleep.
Motherfucker, you're alive. How dare you?
Leaps and bounds. According to plan.
Why did you attack a cactus?
Let's start a business.
Owls have very high jump. Get one of these out of there. Or at least a little bit further away from us. Oh wait, that's right. If I use that attack, I can't move. Fuck.
I'll do my best.
Good to go. Alright, thanks, Tom Angela. See you next time.
I won't lose.
Sorry.
Sarah!
Shizuto took it down. Read that a bit too late.
Who's hurt?
Oh well. We still got a brave heart pillar right here.
I'll do what I can.
Actually, I probably should have healed instead.
There, you big jerk!
There. Oh! There. There.
For my friends.
You know, I'm gonna confriend just so we can get the healing out.
I've been saving this one. Give me strength. Yay! Yeah. Our hearts are pleased. As one. The power of friendship.
Another one. Well, we can only do that one time, apparently, so... That deals very little damage. She doesn't have much attack. Shit, Marona has very little stats. I've not geared her in the slightest. Also, I think that fish is like a very old one. Can I... Come on, game. Let me just... There we go.
Like this?
Careless.
Yo, I'm a big fan.
One of the guys.
Before you get a fight, we have to score characters. Oh, it's gonna happen. It happens, honestly, regularly, and I'm always blindsided by it.
Magic.
Chocolate desserts. Ready for arm day.
Can I get this one because it's full HP. Nice.
Oh, my turn, huh?
I wish the barrels had any single target move.
I'll do my best. Here I
I'll do my best.
I can put everyone to sleep. That'd be stupid. Actually, can I make this to... There we go.
Looks like
There
my
we go.
training paid off.
And Kiri did the most for a single attack. Quick 20 stages without any downed characters. No Venom left behind. Achievement unlocked. Let's go. So this is up close mode. Dex and speed was 20% when blade, hidden blade, or chef's knife equipped. Map shows the location of a dungeon. Still 1 star. Cactus gotten. This sweet F cactus that has so much attack. And another prank cactus.
You defeated everyone? Ah, somebody, anybody, help!
You lost. You don't even have a single friend left.
It's over, Bigo. Apologize to everyone whose death you caused.
What? Wait! Are you going to kill me? If I die now, all hell will break loose. It'll be chaos. Queen Cleo is too young to shoulder the weight of an entire kingdom. Only I can keep the peace.
Shut up.
Oh.
Stop cowering and shut up! Queen and country can go stuff it! I'm sick of being tied down by responsibility! I won't put myself last anymore!
What a dreadful thing to say! Your mother is crying in heaven.
So what? I was crying while I was alive because I couldn't do the things I wanted to! I'm going to enjoy everything I couldn't do while I was alive. For example, kicking your butt!
Henna, I think you made a breakthrough. You look so happy.
She definitely broke something. Queen shouldn't make faces like that.
She's not a queen anymore, Ruwan. Now, she's just Miss Henna.
Thanks, Apricot. Let's be friends, okay?
Of course. Let's do it, Miss Henna.
No need to be so formal. I want you all to just call me Henna.
Okay, Henna. It's kind of scary to be so casual with a former queen.
So the reports were true. It has been a while, elder sister.
Cleo? It has been a while. You've grown quite a bit.
You sound the same as always. You are still the sister I loved back then.
Your Grace, do not be deceived. This is all a traitorous trick. Let these dogs be executed for treason by your royal command.
Should it not be your head on the block? I learned of your plans for rebellion long ago.
Hey, rebellion mentioned.
But how could... I mean...
You were my family when I had none, so I cannot punish you. But I will shield you no more. You there, throw Bigo into the dungeon. Make sure he never sees the light of day again.
My queen! I beg you, forgive me! I did it all to save the country Queen Patra loved!
So, Cleo, when did you notice?
From the start. I also knew you only pretended to be a bad queen so I would look like a hero. But I was so young. I failed to expose Bigo's treachery or correct the popular opinion. Now I can finally give you my thanks. Thank you, truly. I love you with all my heart.
Leo,
All is fine. Live freely and walk your own path, sister.
Thank you. Know that your big sister will always love you.
Captain Apricot, I apologize for all the trouble my vassal has caused you. I owe you a debt for saving my sister. The Kingdom of Hesera shall join your territory.
Really? Thank you! Now we've got 2 territories!
In return, I have a request. Would you take my sister with you? I have asked that she remain by my side, but she refuses, saying she must journey away.
I'm infamous around the world as a bad queen. If I remain here, I will only cause problems. If I want to stand by your side, I must clear my name by becoming a hero and defeating the ghost ships.
Do you see what I am dealing with? I hope that with your help she can put this all behind her.
She sure is full of life.
Nothing scarier than someone with something to prove.
I'd love to have you. The more people to help find Dad, the better.
And I would love to help find Argento. I very much look forward to speaking with him again.
Thanks. Actually, I want to ask you something about Dad. 3 years ago, before he disappeared, I heard he came here. Do you know anything about that?
I remember that, but it was during the coup. He couldn't stay long and quickly left.
He said he needed to stop the shipwreck fleet. I believe he left to face the ghost ships.
The ghost ships. It seems we have no choice but to investigate the shipwrecked fleet.
But they appear without warning. How will you pinpoint where they'll show up next?
Actually, I have heard the shipwreck fleet has often been spotted near Snowfall Island. I shall prepare a letter of introduction. Try speaking with them to learn what you may.
Thanks, Cleo. Well, there's no time to waste. Let's set sail for Snowfall Island.
Wait. First, we gotta regroup at Skull Rock Island. Your royal visage is starting to show.
Oh, forgive me. I am a queen at my core. Being hated is intolerable. I must save the world soon, so people can make statues of me. I'm totally committed to becoming a hero. Be sure to keep up, everyone.
I'm so glad to see that the fun Henna is finally back. Henna's back to her old self because you tried so hard to talk to her, Apricot. I couldn't have convinced her. You were so impressive back there. You think so? I'm happy I'm the reason she's fun again. I want to say the same thing about Dad. When I see him again, I'll put everything into it.
And so, former Queen Henna joins the Argento pirate crew. She dutifully played the role of queen right up until her death, but can now finally walk her own path. However, this problem is not unique to queens. Many feel trapped by their position, circumstances, or societal pressures. Being reunited with Henna made Apricot realize how hard it is to blaze your own trail.
Chapter 3 cleared. Let's go!
This is the Argento Pirate Crew's base? My, what a lovely island.
Really? 'Cause there's nothing here.
Exactly. I've never seen such a crude, forlorn, disorderly island. This must be that Eastern minimalist aesthetic I've heard about, crafted by the finest artisans.
Spoken like a true former queen. You sure have your own way of taking things in. Well, that figures. Apparently, Henna's never been to another island before.
I am aware of my ignorance. That is why I want to expand my worldview. I can't wait to visit Snowfall Island. It snows there year-round, does it not?
You're headed to Snowfall Island? That is the one place you should avoid.
Huh? Do you know something about Snowfall Island, Wiko?
Indeed. 'Tis well known among seafarers. They say it's home to a devil.
A devil? What do you mean?
It snows all year long there, and it's said that the blizzards spirit people away. Hardly anyone visits, so no pirate crew wants it as part of their territory. No sailors willingly go there. Please come to your senses, lasses.
A devil? That sounds ominous.
Sure does. Wiko's right. Let's give up on going there.
The people there must be suffering. We can't waste any time getting there.
What? Weren't you listening just now? There's a devil there that kidnaps people.
Exactly. I'm sure all those people need our help. Yeah. I want to ask about the ghost ships and help those people.
We're pirates, you know? Exterminating devils isn't part of our job description.
Oh, that's fine. Henna's retinue exists to aid others.
Who are you calling a retinue?
I apologize for being overly cautious. You lasses don't fear any devils.
Plus, if we deal with that devil, then Snowfall Island will likely join our territory. Marona and Apricot, your primary goal is to expand your territory, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. If we save the island, it might join our territory. Two birds with one stone. I didn't even think of that.
You're making it sound like I'm a diabolical schemer.
They're always like this. Don't let every little thing get you down. There'll be no end to it.
Chapter 4 Frozen Limbs and Quaking Hearts. New fandoms seem to have gathered on Skull Rock Island. There they are. Oh, Jesus fuck, there they are. I'm an explorer. I've come seeking adventure. I take the initiative, so I'll do the scouting. With me around, you can use dungeon facilities to create new locales to explore. Oh dear God, oh Jesus, oh fuck. And I'm a granny. I can't work for long stretches, but I'm the best with magic when it comes to magic, hehe. As long as I combine and strengthen items in the fusion facility, also I can combine and strengthen items in the fusion facility, so feel free to call on me. So we now have dungeoneering and fusions. By the by, just call me Granny. Doesn't mean I have grandkids. And I'm a vanguard. My specialty should be obvious. It's my job to protect allies from enemies. However, I'm not much good outside of battle. Based on the rumors, you seem trustworthy. Looking forward to going exploring together. Be sure to call on me. Aside from them, 2 new monster phantoms. Skull Goblin. I seem to be good at ganging up on enemies. And the Golem. Cool. It said hate, moving, love, protecting. The island is becoming even more lively with those new monsters, phantoms. Aside from them, I sense 3 phantoms that are neither humans nor monsters. An owl mage. I might not have the most potent magic, but my hops are a hoot. And the Owl Gunner. I can zoom up high and snipe targets with a bang. An Owl Assassin. Professional Monster Exterminator. So you're specifically meant to, like, be a monster hater. Gotcha. That's why it wasn't, like... Okay. Other Proficient Jumper, so they'll be useful on maps with greatly elevated areas. You can now summon new phantoms and create character facility.
How about we spar?
Yeah, low stats, high mobility.
I'm not even hurt.
Maybe we found something.
It's the 5% glaive!
Where are we salvaging?
I hate that it wasn't legendary, but still, alright. General item, maybe?
Come again.
What's up? Like this? Like this?
So this is experience gain and stage bonus. Well, this one is Dex, Defense, and Res. And Born Mana gained. 20% increase could be good as well. I'll have to dig into that a bit more. What's new in the
Just
skills?
ask if you need me to spot you, okay?
Henna. Oh,
Let's
that's
spot
right.
each other.
Oh, you're the designated mage. All right. Shit.
Thanks.
What are the requests we got?
Do.
I don't have a sign. Flowers. This is a normal one we have that's pretty cheap, so sure. Reward instrument. Sure, I guess. Nothing else.
Maybe later. Step right up. I've got the
That's for the shop. Hold on. Hold the phone. We have some new music to get,
Thanks a bunch.
but also a new barrel. I don't think this one is better than the one that we have right now. Yeah, this thing has a lot of decks. So it's not for us, unfortunately. This shroom has more decks, unfortunately. But it's defense scaling, so, like, that's also not great.
Come back soon.
And then new music was added.
Wanna hear some music?
What is the new one? Oh, that's the one we just heard? Oh, that, yeah. I don't think we've heard this one just yet.
Come to my next
Alright,
show.
and also, Finn Athlete. Athlete. Sorry, I'm terrible at English. I am not understanding how the item works in here. Do you equip your character, or is the character made from the item? If you mean the summoning during the maps themselves, it is a bit of both. Whenever you summon a character onto an item, they get a portion of, like, whatever the item said that improves, whether it be attack, defense, something else like that. As well as any bonuses it says. If you mean in terms of equipping, then it's a little bit more complicated that I'm also still trying to work out to an extent of, like, what people get when they level up, or, like, not level up, but training their stats and all that. That is still a little bit up there for me. People in the chat might know more than... Actually, I can almost assure they know more than me. But alright, let's see you.
You're still thinking about me.
What is your big thing? Reduces enemy defense and res. Sure. Oh yeah, how good is the spear? Hold on. Let's look at it. It is... not that great. It'll work in a pinch if like someone has to have a glaive, but we're getting items already that like are much more focused on where their stats go. Still, it's level 18, so it still has use. Like that's just beyond reproach. Aside that, we need a granny and we need an explorer, so let's make one.
Let's think this through.
Also, let's look at the Vanguard, because they're new. Cover allies within the action area from enemy attacks. Reduce blowbacks. Defense and rest 5% each time an ally is confined. Once per battle, restore 100% HP when HP drops below 20% below. Oh. So from level 10 onward, she has a second life. This is 5 and... Actually, no, it's 5/15 right here. That's right. Reduce single physical attack damage taken by 50 per... Jesus, fuck. Yeah, this is not Endure, because it doesn't stop you from going below 0. But it just means that if you survive with under 25%, you go back to full. So if you get one shot, you got one shot. Defense plus 15% per enemy within the action area. Not bad as long as you're careful about what your action area actively is. And that's the final ability right here, Indomitable. That is Endure. Combat with Comeback Vow, it is a second life. It is Enduring Soul rather than Endure. Then the Adventurer, what do you have? Gain the use of the Return command. Attack power plus 10% per enemy within the action area. What is the Return command? Move plus 5 when an ally removes. C plus 45% until the start of turn 3. Move plus 20. Restore 10% HP at the start of each turn. Defense and Dex plus 100% when HP is full. So she wants to move around a lot, I guess. She's Dex and HP focused. Let's see what we can make her look like. This looks like one of those Pokemon trainers. Was that 10% heal? It would, I think it was. You have 10% HP at the start of each turn. Correct. Oh, the turn command is the Gensi exits. Gotcha. That Amarone would be nice? Yeah, it would. I don't have a name that I think... Wait, no! I saw one! I saw one right there. Hold on. I don't know why I fucking forgot that name already. We got our Explorer. My mind blanked on that until the game automatically just gave me like, what about Dora? I'm like, wait, no, that makes so much sense.
I'm all in. Onwards to discovery.
Alright, that is now done, but now let's go to the old lady. If I remembered the name from the characters in Maid of Abyss, I would have done that, but I didn't. But yeah, Granny now. She is SP, Res, and Intelligence, so she's a mixture of both. I guess that makes sense if she's supposed to be like the pinnacle magic user, but with no time beyond the field. Can you alter names? Yes, you can. Reduce enemy attack, intelligence, and dex. She naturally has Enfeeble. It's not bad, actually. When equipped with a non-weapon, so none of the standard ones, so gear, increase some intelligence and res equipped by 100% for each for equipped item. When equipped with a staff or book, intelligence and res equipped plus 30% for the equipped item. Skill range plus 20 for skills with target location until the start of turn 2. So yeah. Restores 50% HP when an ally removes, so when someone leaves, or when someone just gets out. Move plus 20 when 6 or more enemies are on the map, so she can zoom to snipe. Skill area plus 15 when remaining remove is 1. Her remove is 2. So on turn 2 she can do that and then she's gone. Out of gas. Intelligence or attack, defense, int, res, and dex plus 50%, but minus 20% for each turn taken. Considering it's 2 turns, this will never see more than a 10% buff at all times. It will never be less than that. So, like, it's still a decent class. Just that if you want to use it for a long time, it will require Marona babysitting, and even then, if she babysits, you don't want Out of Gas to be equipped. Because that just means that you lose 20% each time a turn is taken. This doesn't say of the buff, it's total. So this actually could be rough. She summoned at the end to boss kill. Probably, yeah. She'd probably be there for a farm mob kill style thing, because when those kind of scenarios, you are there for 1 or 2 turns max anyways. When we get farming maps or we find some that we want to do for that, then she could be something that actually we brought in. Launch stuff at an enemy from extremely high altitude. Skill area plus 12 and jump plus 30. When equipped with a book, staff, or magic swords. That's what Angelo was going after, wasn't he? That's why you said mage with a spear. Because it's a sword and a... Yeah. That was why the owl attacked. Restore 50% SP when attacking. The cactus. Intelligence plus 40% at start of turn 2. Attack, defense, int, res, and dex plus 5% per ally on the map. So some tribalism. Res plus 50% when SP is less or more than 50%. Int plus 40%, and skill range minus 10 for skills with a target location. Then the gunner, jump plus 30, attack plus 12% for every time this character attacks. Oh! So he's a ramp up character. The more time he spends attacking, the more his attack power just climbs. Speed plus 50% when 3 or fewer characters are on the map. When equipped with a gun, skill area plus 12. Tribalism. Equipped with a gun, speed plus 30. Attack plus 30% for dex skills when attacking an enemy outside of the action area. He wants to stay for a long haul, but unfortunately 3 remove is still the standard from the looks of it. So assuming you don't boost it by other ways, such as like fight on like that, then this can only go to like 36%. Or actually, no, because 24%. The third time you attack, it'd be 36% afterwards, but you would, like, the turn would be over. Yeah, if you're using Come Fight On a lot to keep one character going, the gunner right now looks like a leading example for someone who could really pinpoint it and, like, gain a lot from it. Then the Sky Hunter. All dex, still 3. Or a lot of it's dex. When equipped with a hidden blade, chance to inflict status ailment is increased. Attack power plus 40% when attacking a monster with dex skills. God damn. Nice, I guess. Chance of inflicting sleep when attacking. Okay, so you're a status ailment user. Tribalism. Move plus 25 when 4 or fewer allies are on the map. And attack power 50% for allies and dex skills when attacking an enemy inflicted with status ailment. So a more status ailment and from we understand, monster hater. Like, that's what they've said. So I think that's more tied to status ailment affliction. Not necessarily a monster hater, but more of, like, just a status ailment abuser. As for the monsters, here's the Skull Goblin. HP standout, 4 move. Trample, they're all HP scaling. Monster Soul, of course, everything doubles if it's, like, good. Attack power and defense power plus 10% per ally Skull Goblin within the action area. Okay, so they are tribalist, but only within their area. Guard plus 10% for equipped item, but dex minus 20%. Speed plus 90% when your HP is really down there. HP and defense plus 30%. Res plan is 10%. Restore 10% when defeating any... Oh! Even items and boxes and other such things. He will get HP back. Move plus 5 per allied Skull Goblin on the map. And here's where they can get more move and probably really stay at like a hive mind of just they can just go fuck something up. The goblin, or the golem. Holy shit, the HP and dex go off the chart. HP, attack, and defense. HP, attack, and defense scaling. Of course, if they're not equipping anything, they double, which for their stat curve might be amazing. Is it just me, or does he have more passive than other units? He does. Okay, no, not the goblin, but like for a lot of monsters, he has a lot of passives. Covers allies from the action area from enemy attacks. Move plus 15 when 5 or more enemies are on the map. Defense and rest plus 100% when unit doesn't move. And it ends when the unit does move. So as long as you are like next to us and we're like turtling, you are just getting a lot of defense. And when an ally is in the action area as well. So double dip on that a little bit. When not equipped with anything, attack and defense plus 200%. So on top of this 100%, this is an extra 200% attack and defense. HP plus 30% reduces them of blowbacks and cannot be lifted. On first attack, attack plus 50% and skill attack plus 30 DM for HP attack and defense skills. When multiple allies within the action area are attacked with a skill at once, reduce the damage by 35%. So flat damage reduction, unconditionally, about like not moving or anything. It's just action area, are they within? Reduce the damage. That could be incredible. But alright, I need to make a granny for the fusion, so... what was her name? From Galeria, right? I'm forgetting what her name is, though. Fuck. Yeah, Angela's in here, unfortunately. Was it Martha? Let me see, Madame Marta, that's what it was. Can I put the whole thing? Madame Marta. All into intelligence, I guess.
I'm all in.
Me? You're a curious one.
Oh god, the FPS really goes down. Alright, so let's see how this works. Because I am just curious.
Double, toil and trouble.
The future facility becomes available once you have a granny. Here's where you can spend mana to combine items, so let's convert items to mana. Combine enhanced items with other items to further power up enhanced items. Note that the item used to boost the enhanced item will be consumed. HP, attack, defense, int, res, and dex can be powered up via fusion. Other stats such as speed and equip cannot be enhanced this way. That was a 3D TV sprite for some reason. Sky 6 the same problem. I mean, yeah. This is PC. This is just the PC port as well. It has some issues. Items to be fused have a designated fusion compatibility. Fusing items with good compatibility consumes less mana, while fusing items with poor compatibility consumes more. The amount of mana consumed is also affected by the fusion level, which is equal to the highest level unit in base, not the current one assigned. The amount of mana needed to fuse will greatly increase if the total level of the item being fused is greater than the fusion level. Converting an item into mana not only gives you mana, it also lets you acquire the item's title. You can then grant it to other items or characters via the assigned title facility.
What should
So out
I
of curiosity,
use?
this is where we can collect titles, yeah. So like, if we see a title that's really good, we can grab it. We just have to know what the good titles are. I'm not gonna actually do it, but let's like see for like this, right? Oh my god. The mana requirement is incredible, but you can get a lot thrown into it. The amount of damage you can get out of these things is not that much yet.
What should I fuse?
On a rock. With 2 rocks right here. I mean, it's... Oh, for the titles. Gotcha.
Come again. Double. What should I fuse?
It would only cost 269 mana, but it would get us the Gutsy one, I believe. Oh yeah, you're right, that. This will get us Dapper and Gutsy. Crude, burly, healing, hack, amateur, shy, tropical. Rank I don't think we have. I kind of wish there was a way for me to see what every single one was.
Come again.
Let me go to the titles and see what
I'll
those
teach
ones
you anew.
did.
Show me what you've learned.
So like Dapper right here is...
Am I getting stronger?
Attack goes to 0%, int goes to 0%, but it's defense and dex plus 17%. Oh my god. Some of them go down, but other ones are just less. I wonder if there's a... Because you can do this to dungeons. So if we could find a title that like reduces the enemy's attack and like HP and shit like that, we can farm higher level dungeons and really do some shenanigans like that. I just have to find one that's good.
Come back soon!
Double, toil
Failure is
in
a decent
trouble.
one somehow. Oh yeah, if you can put it on something that's like on like a dungeon, then you could actually make a high level dungeon very weak. We just have to actually find failure and all those other ones. I just don't know if we actually can even see it yet. Like secret, faint, typical, bluffer. Wannabe is like one that I think might be good. I think there's a way to, like, batch do these either, so like, you're stuck doing this.
Come again!
Also, let me check dungeon now, because we have not done this one yet.
Let's explore!
The dungeon facility becomes available once you have an explorer. Clear a series of random stages to gain levels, collect items, and strengthen titles. Strengthen the titles. A map is required to create a dungeon. Consuming one map enables the creation of one dungeon. The dungeon you create depends on the map and the level of your explorer. Explorers have to be leveled up as well. Fuck. The map determines its terrain and enemies, and the details are shown on the dungeon item types. The map rarity determines the rarity and level of items, and the number of floors in the dungeon, and the level of the last floor's enemies. You can gain rewards by traversing a dungeon. These rewards are determined by the rarity of the map, and the types of weapons appearing on the map. If a map name includes hell or seals, the dungeon it leads will have high level enemies. When you create a dungeon from a map, you can name the dungeon. The name will become the title of any item you get as a reward for traversing the dungeon. I can make my own failure titles. These titles' abilities are dependent on the rank of the map's title, rather than rarer maps will result in stronger titles. Enemies in the dungeon will also have the same titles as the dungeon. Yes!
Let's go exploring!
So like, these are the ones I have. Wild, Seas, and Battlefield.
I'll get things ready.
Care for a drink. Pick your poison.
Dora. Let's get you to level 10 right now at the base.
My power's boiling over. Come again.
Just
And I
ask
guess
if
you can
need me
get
to
your
spot each
stuff
other.
right here. Movement
I
trends.
discovered something
Thanks.
Let's go exploring.
So this is like available swords, staves, and guns, spears. They only have 3 floors, so you'd have to get higher rarity maps if we want to actually get them. Because odds are, like the item world, in increments of 10 is when you start seeing real rewards from this. I'm gonna want to dig into this. Next week we might actually, one of the streams might not even be us progressing the story, just us looking into the dungeons, if I'm being honest.
I'll get things ready.
Because I am intrigued.
Come again.
You can get decent jobs even with the items and enemies aren't that good. Yep. The more part right now would be to confirm that we can make our own failure titles if they work the same way that we do, that we're like I'm assuming, and if that is correct, the goal is to get higher level dungeons in any way we can. The higher level dungeons with failure would just mean that we can start killing some high level enemies easier, collecting higher level items to drop, which lets us get even more things to loop around like that. This is technically the start of when I'm pretty sure you can break the game. I just don't know what is missing. Whatever this is Merona, and we don't know what it is missing out.
Need a boat?
I still hate that we
What do you
can't
wanna
like
do?
make one of these yet. I can make one, but like we can't buff them or anything else. It's just not going to be used.
Come again.
Any requests that we want to work on?
What to do?
We have maps that we can go into like to fight. So like there are ones that we can do that are just like attack, or what's it called? That like are just go ahead and fight some enemies. And we probably will end up doing some of these, like make at least one stream out of just like going through a bunch of them and to beat them. But for the moment, I am very intrigued on like the other stuff. 30? Nice.
Maybe later.
I'll look into those things. But alright, I'm gonna head out. I gotta get something to eat. It's already past the time I'm supposed to end the stream. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a great time. I'll see you guys next week, Monday and Tuesday, for some more Phantom Brave. Until then, stay awesome. Hopefully, let me extend you one more time, another time. See ya. Let me save. Now we go.